Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 online. Apologies for the late start to this stream. I've been a little bit busy. But we're going to have a slightly shorter stream today of about 2 hours. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It'll be a good laugh hopefully. Right, first of all just going to get this stream shared quickly. And there should be a full length stream tomorrow of the usual 2.5 hours, starting at my usual time of 6 PM. That should be back tomorrow. Oh shit, I'm misclicking like mad now. Should take a minute to get this shared, guys, and then we'll be cracking on. Hopefully everyone's had a good day. It's been a nice, interesting one for myself. Just looking forward now, just to chilling off with Trucksbook, well not Trucksbook, sorry, Phoenix Tracker open. I'm just doing a few jobs really. Definitely required. Right, let me just exit off everything except for the stream. Hello Graham, welcome to the stream, you're very quick in. Right, that's sorted. Let's crack on with our first job. Starting off just outside the base game, due to where my single player video for tonight took me. Right on the other side of France here. We'll take this one into Paris to bring us back into the base game. Oh shit, that was smart. Forgot how small of a construction place this was. But yeah, it should be quiet on this particular part of the map until we get to the busier part, the base game. Just a short drive to where our job is. That went well, crashed already. Yeah, I forgot how small the factory was, to be honest. It's not somewhere I normally get to. So I don't normally come to this part of the map because it's pretty quiet. Either way, getting closer now to where the job is, and then we can think about collecting it and then buggering off. Red light. Oh, bloody stop. Just waiting now for lights to change. There we go. I was getting confused. I look at the map which way I had to go. But this is where our first job is. Yeah, I've just been on the Mark Unsworth's bus for a little bit. He was on the 742 up to Plattbridge, so I thought I'll tag along, get a B7, because it's not very often you can get the ones based at St Helens, so I weren't saying no to that one. Right, let's get coupled up. Perfect. Right, and away we go. 828 kilometres from the start point to the end point. Isn't that a school bus? Well, it's a college bus, but it's open to anyone to use, and I decided I would use it. Oh, scraped the trailer then on the barrier. Didn't take it wide enough clearly. Okay. Similar to how AR1 used to be then. Probably, yeah. Right, let's get onto this motorway and then look at getting ourselves back into the base game. Still good buses, the B70Ls. Yeah, to be fair, they're not bad. This one sounds a bit rough, but still quite quick. But yeah, it shouldn't take me too long to get into the base game. And that's where you'll get all the other players. I know somebody who wants to preserve one. Oh, interesting. See if he actually manages to get one or not. Apparently, most of them are being retained for rail replacement work. Speaking of buses, though, I'm looking forward to them bringing out the buses on Eurotruck. That'll be fun. Sooner the better, because I just want to drive one. It'd be a laugh. Something different. Well, it looks like we've got some A-road driving now for a spell. Oh, hello, Prince. Welcome to the stream. Oh, shit. I looked away from the game for a moment. I think when they bring the buses into this game, I think Graham should upgrade his computer and play the game, because then he can, when he's not in work, he can drive a bus. So he won't be having withdrawal symptoms from not driving a bus. Yeah, not showing timescale for preservation, but I think it was just eventually. Yeah, it makes sense. Haha, I'll upgrade it probably this year. Good, good. It's what, about 9 years old now, so yeah, I'd say you've done pretty well to have lasted this long. I think my mouse is on its way out too. Oh, well, even more of a reason to upgrade. Hello, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Crew or something like that. Welcome to the stream. Just trying to have a coffee whilst driving. I've been in the house literally 10 minutes and it was freezing outside. So I just made myself a coffee and started my stream quick. Was on earlier, but some problems loading. It took, when I clicked log in, it took a little bit of time for it to actually log in. So there is definitely some game problems at the moment. But I managed to get in. On his own server, 2,973. So I'd imagine it's sorted itself out. I've never drunk coffee in my life. Seriously? I'll be stopped at the next fueling station anyway. I don't drink coffee that often. Just every now and then. Hello, Ratty. Welcome to the stream. Probably on after 9 PM, or I'll be gone by that point. Oh. But I'll be having a proper stream again tomorrow. This one's just a little bit shorter than usual. Started at 6:30 instead of 6. I don't really like hot drinks at all. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of the coffee taste, but I drink it because it's better than having an energy drink. When it comes to hot drinks, I'd rather have a cup of tea or hot chocolate. Do you use any mods? No, Ratty, I don't use any game mods on this. Basically, I don't want to break anything, so I'm just very careful. But yeah, we're just in the Viva la France DLC, but we're going to Paris, so it'll bring us back into the base game. Yeah, tonight's just a chilled one on Pro Mods. I'll be on tomorrow at 5 till 8. Yeah, I plan to be live for the normal time tomorrow from about 6 o'clock until about 8:30. I had a hot chocolate once at HGL. A certain one with a big bus bought it for me from the machine. She's very thoughtful. Yeah, it was awful. Well, if it was from a machine at HGL, I'm not surprised it was awful. I can understand that one. But yeah, typically hot chocolates are very nice. The only problem is though, if you have a hot chocolate, especially with me, I just feel very sleepy. So yeah, I only have a hot chocolate just before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'll be feeling the need to go to bed early. So that's one downfall of hot chocolate. I had one at Lime Street Station once, years ago, around 2001, not much better. I'm very surprised. I do like chocolate though. Oh, so it's not the fact you don't like chocolate then. I know I'm running out of fuel. I'm going to stop at the next fueling station. Bloody hell, these things is like people's mothers at times. In fact, there's a fueling station coming up now, so I can divert into this. I just have very weird tastes in all edible things. What about cups? Have you ever had a cup of tea? You might enjoy that. Never been into this fueling station before, so that's getting ticked off on the map. Means I can have more of my cup of coffee. Yes, very rarely I drink tea. See, I think a cup of tea is quite nice. It's a good way to warm your body up as well. And bloody hell, that was expensive to refill the fueling tank then. Bit of a rip-off. Usually if invited somewhere and tea and coffee are only options, yeah, I can understand that. Anyway, let's get back onto this motorway and keep making our way towards Paris. You can tell we're in the DLC area because there's no one about. The minute you hit the base game though, it'd be busy. But yeah, this job takes us to Paris and then we'll be in the base game from there. Shouldn't take too long to get there, all being well. Don't forget as well, guys, please do hit that like button. Tells me guys are enjoying this stream. It also helps the channel grow, so I'd very much appreciate that support. I just want to say thank you to the new people who subscribed recently. I hope you're enjoying the content. And, well, hopefully you'll enjoy the future content I plan to make. I almost caught you up on Tracker. Oh, you're catching up now, are you, Prince? Having said that, since I'm streaming now and doing some jobs, I'll probably pull away a bit again. Okay, going straight on at this junction. 2k. Oh, so you're not far behind. Come on. I just want to get into the base game now and see other people and actually drive with other people. This game's a lot more fun when you've got people to drive with. It was also good in yesterday's stream. Not a single person crashed into me all stream. I was impressed. It's rare you can get through a stream on here without somebody crashing into you, so that was a bit of a change yesterday. But there's actually somebody coming towards us here. Oh, hello Queen, welcome to the stream. Nicola, is that JJ's girlfriend? Way more fun, that's why it's good to drive with you. Oh yeah. It's much nicer as a game to play when there's other people to drive with. Makes it much better. Always a good day with no crashes. Yeah, that's true. As I say on my bus, no problems had today. Well, that's because a certain other bus driver has not been about, so, you know, easy life when he's not around. Paris already on the signs as well. But yeah, still keep my eye open for the release date for the buses on this game. It shouldn't be too much longer. Less than 250 kilometres well until we hit Paris. Not suggesting I crash ever. Oh god, no, I don't think you ever have done. But generally no problems had is a good thing. I agree. Being on a stinky goalkeeper performance today. What, have you been playing football, Transport Flicks? Maybe this is why MP is transferring depots to keep away from AC. Reduce crash potential. That's a very good shout. I had to think then who AC was. I thought you meant H3 coaches. It's only when I rethought about it. I know what you meant. I would hate it if that guy found my streams one day. Can you imagine having that guy in your chat? He'd be the kind of person who'd backseat drive you as well, despite the fact he can't drive for toffee. Cryptic initials. Who the naff is ACMP? Well, MP is a bus company, MP Travel. AC is the initials to somebody who can't drive for toffee. Almost certainly was. Absolutely. I want to know who he was dating from London. See what she's like. Because I can't imagine she was normal, because obviously she went with him. But then again, stranger things have happened. MP's also a bus driver. Oh. It's his girlfriend, yes. He had a girlfriend for a while, didn't he? Not long before COVID. She was based in London. I'm trying to think who MP is. I've seen photos. Unless you mean he's got another one. But then again, I'm sure he's come out as gay, so he can't have another one. I'm just trying to think who MP must be. I must be having a brain fart because I just cannot think who MP is. Well, that's an interesting place to park. I don't want to talk about the second goal conceded by me at all. What was it? An embarrassing one, Transport Flicks. But yeah, the one he was dating a few years ago, the one from London, she looked kind of tasty, if I'm being honest. You know them, they've got MMCs with Reg MP21 bus. That's right, yeah. And they've got coaches as well, which do National Express, not National Express, sorry, Megabus at work. I've done one of them on a rail replacement recently, ME69 bus, I think it was. Or was it ME69 MPT? One of the two. Oh, you're on about the bus driver who had a problem on a certain uni bus. I know you mean, yes, yes. Mega embarrassing in the fact the third one not at all either. I'm sure we all have our bad days in net. It's just one of them things, Transport Flicks. Nearly at Paris now. We're nearly there. Might as well stop off at Disneyland on the way. Yes, that's him. I just couldn't think who it was at first. But yeah, I know you mean now. Bit of a brain fart from me. Ooh. But yeah, you can bet when the buses come out on this game, I will be streaming it on the first day. I've currently not got any release dates yet, but I am checking social media on a regular basis to keep my eye open. Because if it turns out I've got something booked on that day, I'll be getting that day bloody cleared up so I can do it. I did the Martinez for the third goal, and the second one I thought was going out, then all of a sudden it went in, and really slow too. So it's just a misjudgment call. It happens. When I used to play a bit of football, like at youth clubs and that, I used to be in net a fair bit. It was either that or being a striker. Weirdly enough, there was my two best positions. Okay, less than 50 kilometres now. Chinese person on at this time. Sure, it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning where they are. I'm really a striker. I'm not really a striker, but I'm good in midfield. Oh yeah, so you're good at feeding the ball up to the strikers to get the goals, basically. I get you what you mean. Oh, hello Shulker, welcome to the stream. It's a strong coffee, that one today, bloody hell. I'm not really into strong coffees, but it's doing the job of warming me up, so I'm happy. How have you been, Shulker? I'll be back to watch at 7:30 if you still want dinner. If you still want dinner time. Oh, right, yeah, I understand now. Yeah, sure. I'll be still live in half an hour. Come say hello if you want. Just a reminder, do not go Duisburg Calais. It's fun on that road. You just got to be careful. Very careful. Yeah, I've had good assists in times. I've picked goalkeeper or centre midfield because I was preferred in that position. If you think you're better as a goalkeeper, then yeah, go for it. Oh, I've caught my camera button there. 3 AM in China now. Cheers for that, Quinn. I knew it was early hours because you get loads like at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon in our time. Just pull out in front of me, why don't you? I was there and didn't even get to the light. Bloody hell. Must have been some interesting drivers about then. Right, that's our first job of the stream completed. A nice job into Paris to bring us into the base game. I don't think I've had a stinky performance in a game since 8 months ago. I made a bad distribution and got faced in a 2v1. Ouch. It can happen. Right, let's have a look now for our next job. Currently in Paris. I want to stay in the base game, to be honest. Nuremberg, that's a nice one. 10-kilometre drive to our job is. Oh, a lot of hackers and people that are impatient. Yeah, there's a lot of impatient people at Duisburg. You just gotta be careful. Calais is just as bad. There'll be an FPL video, guys, going online at 3 PM tomorrow as I pick my my next FPL squad. I'm still in the England Cup. Don't ask me how, but I'm still in the England Cup, and it's getting pretty serious there now. So, you know, I'm just going to see how far I can get before I get knocked out. Sometimes it's okay, but now it's terrible. It's always been pretty busy, but I find that it's always at its worst when the game's on sale because you get loads of new drivers at once who just do not know how to drive, and then obviously people who's trolling. Do you still use your steering wheel, Terence? Unfortunately, no, it broke a while ago, so I'm using my wired Xbox 360 controller. But I am considering getting another wheel at some point in the near future. Come on, let's get out of this city area so I can put my foot down and get to our job. I'm the only one now nearby. Blimey hell. That's really not good that it broke. Yes, I agree, but it's one of them things. But I've got a wired Xbox 360 controller, so I've still got something I can drive with. If I do get another wheel, it'll probably be the G29. But that costs a couple of hundred, so I've got to debate in myself whether I really want a wheel or not. And obviously, is it cost effective? I spent £800 on this PC. Perfect. Graham, that joke is awful. Yeah, a lot of kids just use the 8x4 without needing it and just ram into everyone. Yeah, it could be bad. Let's go. I think one interesting thing about my stream is just how many bus enthusiasts and bus drivers tune into it. I specialised in bad/dad jokes. Not like it could be. It is. Yeah, there's quite a few enthusiasts that tune in. I think it's quite a good thing. If you want a bad pun, I'll think of one. Right, let's get connected to this next job. Oh shit. That was fucking bold. Need to try and settle it down. I'm making a couple of bad errors with my driving today. There's clearly some bold driving going on here. Okay, let's get coupled up. Graham, your jokes are the reason why vomit stains on my keyboard. Oh dear, that's a bit brutal. A red light ahead. If I was a ginger person, I'd have to have gone through that, because ginger people go on red lights. Because they think they're saluting them. Okay, so we're joining the motorway back ahead. Oh, I'm just going to go through that. That is the key to a bad joke. That's an half decent one though, to be fair. But as long as you don't get bored. True, true. How many people have we got on the server now? 2,858, so it's gone down slightly since last checked. Oh god. Oh, I need to try and finish off my coffee. I've only got a little drop. Ugh. Oh, dear Christ, that's strong. Clay put a bit too much coffee in it. Whew, Christ. Alright, we're off at this next junction. I don't know why I'm on a motorway, but still technically in the city zone as well. That's just bold. I'm still in your Discord server. That's good, Shulker. I do try and update it a couple of times a month with announcements. It'll probably get busier as I get more subscribers over time. Oh yeah, I got a joke. Go on then, what's your joke then, Transport? Why did EA Sports remove tennis games? I've got absolutely no idea. Because their servers are terrible. Yeah, I get that one. On another note, it should start brightening up soon because it's 3:30 in the game time morning. So it will start brightening up soon and we'll be doing some daytime driving. Fantastic indeed. I wonder how much of a delay there is today in the stream. Between between you typing something and me seeing it, and you know me, like for example driving up this road. I'm just gonna count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-second delay. That's actually pretty good. You still in Phoenix? Oh yes, I'm still in Phoenix. We've got a 1 year anniversary stream. Not stream, but the 1 year anniversary convoy on Sunday. So I'm going to attend that one because I've not been to a convoy for quite a while. So I think it's about time I showed my face. I heard it was because tennis made too much noise. Okay, Toll Booth Fuzz. Well, isn't that a stupid place to park? Can I crash my way through these, or are they solid? Yeah, that's solid. Report it is. Go between, I can't fit through. At least I don't think I can. Or maybe oh. Yeah, I can't fit. Or maybe I can. I only just fitted through that. Bloody hell. That is what you call bold parking. What's his ID? 1648. On TM. Oh, do you mean the other one? There you go. There's his details. That was absolutely ridiculous parking, that. Okay, we're ahead. Let's move back over. What for? 4278281. But yeah, just about fitted through that. There was not much space at all. Not a problem, Shulker. There you go. That's me coffee finished. He will get something special. Oh, it's starting to brighten up on the game now as well, just noticed. So, won't need full beams for much longer. Coming into the outskirts of Reims. Take off my full beams in a minute. Itchy bloody nose. Yeah, hopefully everyone's had a chill day and they're enjoying this stream. So today's stream's a bit shorter because I only started at 6:30, but finishing at our usual time about 8:30, and I'll have a normal size stream coming tomorrow. Get an Alexa coffee machine and get more coffee. I could do, but I try not to drink coffee all the time. I'll really tell one day. Might as well take my full beams off now because it is starting to get to the point where I don't need them. Same one, right? Yep, I'm on simulation server 1 Shulker. Well, so far this has gone interesting. Apart from one guy blocking, it's been pretty good. Not one's crashed into me yet. Right, let's get through this toll booth. Perfect. Let's go. Once again, guys, if you are enjoying this stream and you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button. Not just does it tell me you guys are enjoying this stream, but it also helps the channel grow, so I'd very much appreciate your support. Does anyone actually use Alex or similar to do things for them? I don't, but then again, some people think I'm a bit old-fashioned, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Alexa even. Yeah, I don't. But I think a growing number of people do. If it's not Alexa, it's stuff like talking watches and that kind of stuff. Like Sim Steve, or aka Stephen Woods, likes to pay for like food and stuff like that off his watch because he's got his bank account connected to it somehow. I find it all weird. But I suppose that's technology of the 21st century. Neither do I. I like quiet things, not shouting at things. Yes, I agree. Same here. I'm just thinking of how far phones have come over recent years. I can remember when I used to have a Nokia brick, and now I'm able to like check timetables of buses and stuff like that off it, which one's never been able to do in a Nokia brick. So you know, it shows how far phones have gone. Then obviously the internet's on mobile phones, it never used to be. So yeah, I'm just thinking of that as well. I'm only 26 and thinking of phones like that's making me feel a bit old. Bloody hell. I don't, and brackets, I never have programmed my phone to work in my car either. See, I don't drive, apart from driving people around the bend, and that is a pun. But yeah, my phone, not this one, it was either the one before or the one before that, was weird. Without me giving it any data, it worked out where I lived, what football team I supported, what the buses and trains was like locally. And it was giving me updates like, if you do not get such and such a train or such and such a bus, you're not getting home tonight. And I'm just like, how do you know this shit? Then it worked out I supported like Bolton Wanderers, and it's telling me upcoming fixtures and stuff. I reported them on TMP website. Yeah, well, don't you need video evidence though to report someone on the website though? And it has to be your own as well. It can't be mine. My phone knows where I live and work. See, it's weird just how phones work things out like this. Like, because I never give it the information. It just somehow works it out. You live stream, yes, but you're not allowed to use other people's streams and videos to report someone. It's part of the rules on the website, because you cannot control if the video or live stream is deleted, because you've got to have it. You've got to have it in the system for how long the ban is, plus an extra month. It's partly because obviously people can appeal the bans if they wanted and stuff like that. Oh, somebody's looks like Alexa's got out for a drive on the truck today. Pretty sure that guy's name's Alexa then. Yeah, I guess it can work at home as where it is I move at the time, but it is odd as I don't stay at the depot, I'm on the bus. Yes, that's a good point actually, Graham. Okay, another toll booth come up ahead. I always enjoy this game when the roads are full. I think that's when the game's at its best. How would they know? That's a good point, I don't know. Okay, oh, are we off at this next junction up ahead? It looks like it might be. And another toll booth as well. We've only just been through a toll booth. For God's sake. I think there's far many of these toll stations in the game, if I'm totally honest with you. But there you go. One other possibility, phone calls. That's possible. Yeah, that's a good point. It knows the English. It knows the number I ring is the depot. It'd be very smart if it knew all that. Though I have saved it as the stagecoach front desk. Oh, so you've not saved it as work or anything like that, so... Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. Well, it looks like we've got some aero driving coming up, guys. Although in the phone list it has that as home. Does it? That's weird. Well, extra concentration required because on an A road. In fact, more concentration now because there's not even road markings on the bloody road. That's a bit dodgy. Somebody in this upcoming petrol station. I ring work more than home though. That's a good point, because obviously you'll be with your mum a lot, so you probably won't need to ring her because you've only gone to work, then you go straight home again. That guy has drove in the wrong way to that fueling station because he could, you know, I find it amazing just how many people make that ever. It's like, it's clearly signposted. My mum tends to text me on WhatsApp. Oh, has English? Has your mum got WhatsApp? That's good. Yeah, I think everyone uses WhatsApp now. Like, it's rare I get actual proper text messages now. My mum texts me. Well, saying that my mum's got on WhatsApp, but typically she does text me on text messenger. Like half the time, it's can you order me a pizza to my house, or can you order me a pizza to Grandad's, or something like that. Is what it is most of the time. Looking at last year of calls, I only called work voicemail all year. Bloody hell! I didn't call anyone else. Good evening, Volvo lover. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I do make phone calls, but it's like with the lads, for example. I'm in a group chat with them on Facebook, so I don't need to ring them. And normally it's my mum ringing me, not me ringing my mum. Yeah, it's not very often I make phone calls, really. As a rule. No wonder it thinks Gilmore's front desk is my home then. Yes. Oh, resurfacing works. This is a nice little route, isn't it? Oh, T-junction cut up ahead and we're taking a right turn. Yeah, I've received calls from others but really made any. Yeah, it's the same here. I just prefer, like, if I need to contact someone and it's not an emergency, normally it's not an emergency, I just drop them a text and just wait for a response. Or message them on Facebook. You know, it just depends who it is, really. Like on WhatsApp, I mostly use WhatsApp for the group chats I'm in with the Green Party and that. Because obviously I'm in a Green Party, one for general members and one for exec members. So I use WhatsApp for that. Not much else. Well, this is going pretty well. Oh, somebody coming towards us here. We'll give them some space. I've got right of way. Just saying thank you. Well, me and that person which come round mine the other night, we had together. It sounds like your date went, English. Your date went really well. That's good news. Hopefully it all works out for you, Volvo lover. That's a problem at times. Sometimes I'm talking too quick and end up almost merging two words together. Need to try and slow myself down a little bit at times. Okay, coming off A roads now and joining another motorway. Okay, let's move over because I don't want to be in this lane. I do that with typing sometimes. You think of a word ahead of the one you are typing to the end of typing. Yes. And then the spelling errors as well, which you don't pick up on. Like my favourite one from you is, instead of asking me once, did I want to come for a ride on your bus? He sent me a message saying, don't want to come for a rude on your bus. I thought that was pretty funny. Croatian person not nearby. There he is, actually. See, that's another good thing about this game. People from all over the world play it. China, Croatia, Germany, America. Obviously Great Britain. And that's another thing that makes this game really, really special, really. The fact that people all over the world play it and we all play it together on the same servers. Hello, Gamer Boy, welcome to the stream. I usually go through and check there aren't any auto-corrected swear words. Yes, because obviously you don't swear in real life, so I can understand that. And Scousers like yourself, oh well, welcome to the stream, Botty, but I'm not a Scouser, thank God. Wonder if there's anyone else from Phoenix on the servers today. One. I'm not even sure who Zero Boy is. Let's try and stay in one lane and going all over the bloody place. See, my sentence structuring was awful then. Don't worry, although mine's worse because I'm dyslexic. What, Reading FC? Is that who you support? What the hell was that? What in bloody hell's name was that noise? Did anyone else hear that? I've even took my earpiece off to listen. Yeah, you heard it. What was it? Does anyone have any idea? Just heard like a loud noise over my headset. If I heard it over my headset, it must have been very bloody loud. Someone shouting. God knows who or why. What was shouted? Couldn't tell. I'll have a ask in a minute. Because obviously when I've got my headset on I can't really hear anything, so it must have been bloody loud enough. It was like, it must have been bloody loud. Because it made me bloody jump because I heard it over the game. That shouldn't be a thing. What time are you streaming to? I'm going to stream until about probably another an hour-ish. Probably finish around the 8:30 mark. Oh, bloody hell. How many people's on this server now? 2,841. When are you doing FIFA? I'm going to, funny enough, I'm going to reinstall that game tomorrow so I can make a video on it. I'm going to need to try and get some practicing because I'm awful at FIFA because I've not played it enough lately. So I do want to do a couple of FIFA streams as well. But I am conscious though, I'm starting to get more views on Euro Truck again as well, which is nice to see. But I will be doing more FIFA 22 content going forwards. what I'll probably end up doing eventually is on days when I'm uploading Euro Truck videos, I'll try and stream FIFA 22, so it's not all Euro Truck, for example. I'll probably look at doing that. Just take it from there. Have you tried F1 on here yet? I've still got F1 2020, but I've not got the latest F1 game. I might get it at some point, but it's 50 quid, I think. So it's just trying to justify it to myself, really. But I will be watching the F1 next season. You know, the cars have changed and everything, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the new cars get up, because it's the biggest change since 2014. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least. There's a couple of people ahead. Hopefully not in the way. Oh, that's a red light though anyway. Oh, it's gone to green, perfect. For those who are... oh. Bloody ball driving. No price tonight. You mean Prince? Not tonight. He was in the stream for a bit in the chat, but he's not driving tonight. He's all about driving tomorrow though. Okay. So yeah, it's just me on the road tonight. Okay, I'm going to go very quickly and find out what all that shouting was about. It better be bloody important, otherwise I will not be a very happy bunny. Alright, be back in like a minute. Well, that's weird. No shouting in this house apparently. So God knows what it was. It made me bloody jump though. Right. Let's get our next job anyway. Sure it wasn't outside? Well, the window should be shut, which it is. So that shouldn't have been picked up from outside. Weird. Well, we're never going to find out what it was. Anyway, Nuremberg. Go on, we'll do Leon. I was tempted to take that Duisburg job, but we'll go to Leon. 23 kilometres drive to where our job is. It's not too far. That's a bit of a daft place to park if you're not going out. Right. The acceleration on this lorry when I'm not pulling the trailer is just crazy. No, green light. Let's go. Just 0 to 110 on this is bloody crazy. It's fun though. Red light. Perfect. Don't forget as well, guys, if you are new to this channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams. I upload typically daily at 9 PM UK time, and I stream regularly starting at 6 PM normally UK time. Like I said, we started a little bit later today, but tomorrow I'll be back at 6 PM, which is the usual time. Hello Darren, welcome to the stream. For a minute then I thought my job was in Tremere. I was not best pleased. Oh, when I realised at last minute I was going to red, I just couldn't stop in time. Right, let's get this next job started then, shall we? Wish this was for PS5. Yeah, this is only on PC. Maybe once they've got the buses into this game, they should look at, well, expect getting it on other platforms just to be able to mix it up. Couldn't have been something on TV, could it? It must have been fucking loud if it was on telly, because I bloody shit myself. Alright, let's get our load. 798 kilometres from our start point to our end point. Shouldn't take too long, guys. Do you know what? One thing I don't regret is stopping playing Fortnite. Like, I used to get stressed as fuck. I used to get stressed as anything playing Fortnite, whereas I typically don't on this game. It's much more grown up and chilled, and yeah, best thing ever I did stop playing that game and playing this instead. Truck Driver and On the Road only for PS5, and they are not great. So yeah, they should look at trying to get this onto other platforms then, because it would definitely build up the player base. Because it sounds like other options on PS5 are a bit shit. Pokedex. What's that? Games that stress are not good. I know exactly. So I stopped playing that because I was just getting too stressed over it. Alaskan coming to PC. I'll have to have a look at what that is. Oh, you mean the Pokédex? Yes. I've not looked at that for a while. Right, let's go. Well, saying that we're not going far because this one's on bloody red as well. Oh, come on. Get changed. Let's get going. Thank you. Perfect. I think that's how me and you got back chatting again, to be honest, because of that. Oh yeah, because you was watching my Pokemon videos, wasn't you? That's before I even started streaming. But bloody hell, when did I make Pokemon videos now? It was a while ago, wasn't it? Right, let's get going. Green light. A couple of people up nearby. Not too many though. Acceleration on this is a little bit slow. What's the... it's 22 tonnes of cement, that's why. Fair enough. Oh, it lifted up then, but I've managed to control it. Let's be extra careful. Last thing I want to do is tip this over, that'll be bold driving. Yeah, when they're around this way, it's a lot easier to lift up, so you've got to be extra careful with what you're doing. I'm sure it'll be fine though. Yeah, once again, FIFA 22 video coming online tomorrow, which I'll be recording first thing. I've just got to reinstall it into this computer and move over my save files which I've stored. So yeah, once I've sorted the PC out for tomorrow, that'll be my task. Get that recorded for tomorrow. I've also got an FPL video going online tomorrow as well, which I'll be recording in the morning as well. Next game week deadline is tomorrow at 6:30 in the afternoon. So I'll be getting a squad ready to hopefully get through to the England Cup into the next round. So I'm getting pretty deep into that cup now. There was more than 2 million people in the England Cup, and we're now down to something like 65,000 people, something like that. So it's getting pretty. We're getting pretty serious now in that. No stream tomorrow. Oh yes, there'll be a stream tomorrow starting at 6 PM UK time, obviously. That's definitely coming tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be live all of this week. From memory, I think I am. So yeah, tomorrow, as it stands, you're going to have 3 uploads. You're going to, well, 2 uploads, 1 stream. You'll have the FPL video going online at 3 PM. You'll have a live stream starting at 6 PM, and you'll have an FPL, not an FPL, FIFA 22 video starting at 9 PM. No meetings coming up. I had a meeting a couple of days ago, but I managed to get into the. It was earlier because it was a different type of meeting, so it didn't affect my stream plans. I don't think there's any more meetings this month that I'm aware of. Happy to be corrected on it, but yeah, I will miss a couple of days each month due to meetings, and another couple of days per month due to making content for my other channel. Let's keep my armor ping. 46 is fine. They'll be because obviously we have monthly members meetings and I attend them all, and then like sometimes you get like exec meetings and stuff like that, and since I'm a part of the exec I attend them as well when they could pop up, but exec meetings are infrequent, they're just when required. Oh, and I'm on the election subcommittee as well, so There's meetings for that, but again, that's infrequent. Well, once again, straight on this next junction. Part of the server's pretty quiet, which is weird for it being base game. Strange. There you go. If you're not already following me on my social, try again. If you're not already following me on social media, there's a link in the description that'll bring up all the social media I use. Just give me a follow on the social media you guys have, as it's the best way to keep up to date with me and I'm not live streaming or recording. Fix that because it's got some damage over time. But yeah, in the link you'll find Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Discord. I do try and update them all as often as I can. Oh. Yep, no action was taken against the guy who's blocking before. Can't say I'm surprised. Do you know, I might actually apply for Game Moderator next time it pops up. We'll see. Not like I don't know if I'd get it or not, but I'd happily apply for it. Oh heck, you'll be kicking people all over the place, lol. Just the bold drivers. Most people on this game drive sensibly, it's just the odd person which lets the game down at times. But since I play the game so often, I'm always active so I can get involved with stuff like that, because I'm already playing the game regular, so it wouldn't be much different to what I'm doing now really, so I can fit it in. Oh, somebody on the nearby with 218 ping. Bloody hell. Either he's got really poor internet, or he's a long way away from the server, like for example China. 3 offside mirrors, that reflects really well. Yeah, I've put these 2 mirrors on my screen just so I can see a bit better. So obviously the more mirrors really, the more I can see. It's just to be a bit safer really. Because obviously I don't want to crash into people, I want to drive sensibly. Well, this job's turning into a nice quiet drive, no issues. How heavy did this? Oh, this is 22 tons. I was just thinking then, because I was losing a little bit of speed going up that hill. So I was like, this must be a heavy load. Then I remembered, yeah, 22 tons. Tonight at 9 PM, I've got a Euro Truck Simulator 2 single player video going online. Hopefully, you'll enjoy that. It's a long one though, 45 minutes in length. AI traffic on those, so for those of you guys watch like English, for those of you guys who like watching me with AI traffic, you'll enjoy that video. So I say a big thank you for the recent support on the live streams and the videos. It's clear you guys have been enjoying them, so yeah, I enjoy making them obviously, so that's the main thing. Since I got my new PC, each stream has had more than 150 views, which for me on Euro Truck is pretty high. So yeah, very clear that you guys are enjoying the upgraded quality of the streams. Now I normally take this wide, but I'm going a bit too wide here really. But I just like the swing so I can get my trailer around. Then obviously sometimes I upload stream highlights if things have happened during the streams that I want to clip. So far today it's been nice and quiet, so I'm not going to need to do that as things stand. It's like I use like the stream highlights, like report people for example, or if I do something stupid like tip over my truck, I will clip that kind of thing. I like Gil Moss's new training bus. I can't believe they're doing 59 plate MENs into a training fleet already. It just feels a bit quick for me, but there you go. Just passing the outskirts of Zurich. I nearly tipped the truck then. Bloody hell, that would have been bold driving. Just be extra careful on these corners. The problem is with loads around 20 tons, they're a lot easier to lift up, so you've got to be extra careful. Oh, and for those following my blog site for the public transport, I will have blogs going up about the street lights and street decks not long after they've entered service. Just over a week after they enter service, I'll be covering the street lights, and then a week after that I'll be covering the street decks. Going towards Strasbourg now. Oh, I'm getting a bit too close to that railing for my liking. I think after this a nip to the shop's required, because I used my last 2 Nurofen for a headache this morning, so if I get another headache I've not got any tablets, so yep. And I'm running out of pop as well, so I'll probably pick up that and a couple of other little bits and bobs. Oh, this is definitely a photograph spot. Oh yes. This is asking for its picture. Let's see. Is here the correct spot? Oh. It can be made to work. That looks nice. you'll probably see that picture and others going on my social media. Again, if you're not already following me on my social media, there's a link in the description that brings up all the social media I use. But that was just asking for a picture, so I've sorted that out. I just come around the corner, seen the windmills and the farm. I was like, oh yeah, that's having its picture taken. I need to take more pictures, to be honest, while playing this game. Because, you know, some of it like that just looks lovely. Well, we can chill off and continue to enjoy our drive. Well, the video's just gone online on my transport channel of the delivery. Well, I said delivery. The dragging of the Merseyrail Class 777 up to Kirkdale the other night, which was one Class 50 and two Class 20s doing it. That's now available to be viewed on my transport channel. Right, straight on this next junction. Can I just have a message into the chat just to make sure the chat's still working, please? If you hear that, Botty. Scratchy head. Just had a very annoying itch then. Say again, oh no, that's alright, I was just seeing if the chat was still working, but since you've posted that, I know it is. It's just sometimes the chat on YouTube can play up. YouTube's very glitchy these days, unfortunately. Oh! That was close. Just can't get comfy with this bloody headset on now. Yeah, I like this part of the map. It's a nice looking map. You can tell when it was built they put a lot of effort into it. I'd like them to redo the UK map though now, because it's looking dated. I think they need to update it to bring in more towns and cities to deliver to. Just a basic upgrade really. It's maybe they should do that once they're finished with the Russian DLC area. Oh, I slowed down enough, but clearly not by enough. I managed to avoid crashing though, that's the main thing. Yes, it is getting tired, I agree. It's just, just needs a bit of a upgrade really. It's no wonder not many people drive into the UK now. And Trafford Park if possible. Yeah, that'd be a good shout. That'd be a very good shout actually. Yeah, I think once the Russian DLC is brought out, whenever that will be, I think upgrading the UK, I think that should be the next target. It just makes perfect sense to, upgrade a map part of the map that's starting to look like it's seen better days, really. Just Act 2 with that. Okay, looks like we're off for this next junction, guys. It's crazy as well how long this game's been out for now. It's something like coming up 10 years. Oh, hello Dean, welcome to the stream. Right, some A-road driving now. So I'll have to be extra careful on the corners because otherwise this will tip very easily. But it's nice to have a good mixture of air roads and motorways on your job, otherwise it gets a bit repetitive. Okay, 100 kilometres now to our destination. I will pick another job when I get there. I want to be live for about another half an hour, we'll say. This is another good spot for pictures, I would say. Oh, is there anyone about? There's not. I'm going to be a bit naughty. Just stop on this corner and get a quick picture. Oh, still knowing about. Let's go. Let's make this quick. This might be a good spot for a picture where we are now. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Right. Let's get the blur off. Perfect. I'm happy with that. I do love playing this, especially getting up to Iceland. Oh yeah, it could be interesting up Iceland, that's for sure. Yep. Since it was quiet around here, I could get away with stopping in the middle of the road for a quick picture. Oh, hello, Maita, Transporter, whichever name you prefer. Welcome to the stream. Bro, I drove in the snow for the first time. Damn, was car sliding even though I was going really slow. I got to be careful. Yeah, you've got to be. The first time I drove in Iceland was in a convoy. I did pretty well. But there was somebody going the other way and managed to crash into me. That was funny. But yeah, you've got to be super careful in Iceland. Oh! I've got to be super careful on these bloody roads. I slowed down and I still couldn't control it. I keep forgetting how heavy this load is. It's very easy to topple over. Ball driving, lol. Yes, ball driving indeed. It's almost like Sim Steve is here. But somebody actually coming towards us now, so we really do need to be careful. Oh, is he coming towards us? He's actually parked up. Okay, further first. Yeah, well, I'm not the one who's always getting banned, I'm just saying. That's a bit of a bold place to park. I think he's doing a U-turn in the middle of the road. That's a bit daft, but there you go. Ah, there's our end destination. So finishing off in the quarry. Once I've dropped this job off, I'll pick another one. Oh, this is a problem. That was an interesting place to meet another truck. I definitely did have to focus then to make sure I didn't crash. Not gonna lie, I really do hate that road surface, it's annoying. Right, let's just drop off this load, we've made it. Okay, let's select our next job, which will probably be the last one of this stream. We'll see. Freight market. Leon. Nuremberg looks a nice one. Or do I go to... no, actually I go to Liège, because that's worth a bit more money. Oh, it's in here as well, so I need to drive up the top, accept the job, then drive back down to collect the damn thing. Well, I did get banned because I wanted to, but not since I got my licence. I'm taking it serious now. Well, that's good. Where am I actually in here? It's clearly not where I first thought I was. I know where I am now. I got a bit confused then about where I was in the quarry. Yeah, I only ever did get banned on this game once, and that was right near the start, because I misjudged coming out of a junction, and a lorry went ploughing into the side of me, so... Okay, let's accept this job. 15 tons, so a little bit less than the last job we did. I did tell you that I'm starting a new life on ETS2. Ah, yes, that's true. You did mention that. There's the loader. Let's get ourselves connected. Let's get coupled. The way we go, 742 kilometres to our destination. Let's go. Excuse me, guys. Once again, I've got a Euro Truck Simulator 2 single player video coming online at 9 PM tonight. There's another bloody lorry coming towards me. That was the guy who's parked in the middle of the bloody road before. But yeah, Euro Truck Simulator 2 single player video going online at 9 PM tonight. And then tomorrow there'll be an FPL video at 3 PM and there'll be a FIFA 22 video at 9 PM along with a stream at 6 PM. As it stands, I don't need to make a stream highlights video for tomorrow because it's been a nice quiet stream. I've got no one to report or anything like that, so yeah, I don't need to worry about that. Oh, I'm coming into Lyon itself now. Perfect. Oh, that was a bit of a ball drive moment then. Took out a sign. Luckily no damage though. Yeah, nice to see a handful of people in Lyon. Should have driven straight over, lol. Don't tempt me. Okay, looks like we're joining the motorway, so we'll be able to get up to 110 kilometers an hour pretty quickly. It's interesting, apparently I've never been round here before. I'm sure I have, but that's what the game's saying. But yeah, I'm looking forward to FPL tomorrow. Getting that sorted because I'm still in the England Cup and I'm in the Leeds Cup as well, and I've got quite far into the England Cup, a lot further than I was expecting, so I'm looking forward to seeing how far I can actually get. Looking at my opponent's team for this game week, it's going to be tough because he's got a few good players there, but we'll see what we can do. If I can get through, I'd be made up. To see my FPL squad for game week, is it 24? I think it's game week 24 coming up. That'll be online at 3 PM on this channel, which is obviously tomorrow afternoon. Well, isn't that ball parking? Just stop it middle of the road, why don't you? Moron. Oh, toll booth coming up. Perfect. Shrewsbury vs Bolton this weekend. Indeed, obviously it's not an iFollow, so I can't watch it, but I'll be trying to keep up to date with the results. There might be a midweek game next week. I think there is actually. I'll be able to get that on iFollow. bloody ear so it's sore now. You been to any matches lately? No, Fred's not been well, so I've not been for a bit. Once he's fully recovered, I'll go on with him. Slowing down to make sure I get around this corner. Is he okay? He's just had a bad chill. It's took him a few months to get over it. 'Cause it's been causing problems with his breathing, but he's getting there. Last time I spoke to him on the phone, he did seem a lot better than he has sounded in recent months. So we're getting there. Okay, I need to be in the middle lane to stay on this motorway. Going towards D John at the moment. Catching up to someone driving slow enough here. Don't know what all that's about. Hopefully he's easy enough to overtake. He's not got high ping, we can see that one, 14 ping he is. So there shouldn't be any lag related issues when it comes to overtake. Oh, hang on a minute. I can't overtake because I've got a right turn coming up ahead. I'll sit behind him then. DL, he's all over the show, this kid. Just going to give him extra space. Because I can just see this guy crashing into a barrier and going flying. You can just see it. Yeah, they've got 24152 in train living now. Part of it is on the photo on the Twitter now too. 24153 I think is getting the same livery. I just think it's a bit weird to repair to 59 plate buses into training colours. It just feels a bit early for them. Hi Ping, is that someone on Halo? Hey, could you imagine somebody being called Ping? Yeah, that guy's all over the road. If he crashes into me, he'll know about it. Okay, going straight on at this next junction. Is it even? Oh, yeah, there is a junction coming up as well. This is a bridge, this first thing. There's a junction after that. Is he coming off or is he staying on? He's staying on. No problems. But I am slowly but surely catching him up. I've noticed that one. Oh, so what's going on up ahead? Oh, I think it's just people parked up. Yeah, it is. That's fine. Oh, he's parking up behind him. He's crashed. It was only a small bump, but it happened. I knew that guy was going to crash at some point. You could just see it coming. His driving was ridiculously poor. It's like, his driving was worse than mine when I've had a few drinks. Ah well, onwards for us. Let's get around this bend. Don't forget as well, guys, if you are new to this channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. That way we're notified of any future videos and live streams. Tonight I've got a Euro Truck Simulator 2 single player video going online at 9 PM. Then tomorrow at 3 PM there will be a FPL video as I get ready for the next game week. And at 9 PM there'll be a FIFA 22 video along with a stream at 6 PM. So there's a lot of content over today and tomorrow. Those MENs are getting on for 13 years old now though, so training use isn't that out of the question. Yeah, but 13 years old I'd say is a bit young for training buses. Like most normally it's about 15, 16 years old when they're entering the training fleet. I'd have said they still had another couple of years of service life in them yet, but there you go. Especially when they've just withdrawn a bunch of darts as well. They could have put a couple of them into the training fleet. Well, I know they put one in the training fleet. They could have put more than one. Couple of people about. And at 2200 there'll be another stream, then another video. Bloody hell, I could not. Bloody hell, it's a convoy and a half over here. Free training darts now, yeah, that's true. Like, I think they're a bit more appropriate for training buses because they are what you'd call service life expired, but at the same time they're still in decent nick. I think the 24 ones are replacing the 22 series. Fair enough. Those ALX 300s don't work, so they've definitely seen better days then. It's going to be weird though when at the end of this week when most of the commanders are withdrawn. I found out today that the ones at Bolton are being kept and they're coming to St Helens and they're going to be known as refurb buses. One of them, 2595, is currently getting a new gearbox. I was bloody shocked when I found out about that. $25.82 and $25.92 also being retained a little bit longer at St Helens. I don't know how much longer for. While $25.17 remains the final cadet in service at St Helens Depot. $25.24 recently blew its engine. Well, I don't think it blew, but it was on its way out, so got withdrawn. And $25.49 is now transferred to Winsford Depot. How many depots have they been to? They were new to Southport, if I remember rightly. I think they was new to Speak, the 06 plates, all of them. Apart from a couple, actually. About 4 or 5 was new to Green Lane. If they withdraw the commanders, how are they going to work? How are they going to operate service even? The new buses enter service on Sunday. And that's going to cause a fleet movement. Like, I know there's a couple of Pulsars leaving Southport to St Helens. There's a couple of Pulsars apparently leaving St Helens to Bolton, which will send the commanders to St Helens. I know there's a couple of 07 plate cadets being moved out of the fleet locally. 2 from Birkenhead going to Rill, one going to Rill, 2 going to Chester. And most of B7s are being taken out of service but kept serviceable for their replacements. And they've got to free up some buses to go to Wythenshawe for April for the tendered gains, which is about 10 buses worth. They're just a fleet. They're just a few of the fleet movements. So it's going to be a merry-go-round, by the sounds of it. And there's rumours they're going to order more street decks for they're going to order more street decks for the summer. Rumour has it. Sorry, getting confused. Original Bolton Commanders were new to Southport, but these got transferred to Winshaw and got transferred again somewhere else. The ones what was new to Southport was the 07 plates for the Park and Ride. 2574 to 2580 was new to Green Lane, and the other 06 plate Commanders was new to Speke Depot. Is ordering pure diesel buses a very good idea now? Well, that's the debate, because apparently Merger Travel's saying zero emissions, whereas they're either saying low emissions. So there's been a bit of a debate over that from what my friend on the Transport Committee's been saying. So we'll have to wait and see. Then you've got these hydrogen buses as well, which are supposed to be getting delivered at some stage. Last I heard was December 22. As I understand, they just bought them because they was cheap, which is why they were diesel and better than no buses. Well, part of the reason I'm hearing they're looking at buying more street decks is because, again, rumour has it, Merger Travel wants more deckers running into the city centre and not single deckers. But again, it's rumours. Trying to get some of this confirmed is not very easy. Yeah, the hydrogen buses will be later this year, I think. Yeah, I should hope so. We've been waiting long enough for them now. I think, from what I was remembering now, except for these Commanders which are now being kept at St Helens when they originally weren't, the oldest buses in service for either Merseyside, bar them few Commanders, would be the 56 plate Centrals at Bootle Depot. Okay, just passing Luxembourg. It's also worth pointing out that places like Winsford you can operate older buses because there's no rules on age or emissions or anything like that over there. So I would not be surprised if some of the older buses were sent over to like Winsford, somewhere like that. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. It's also worth remembering it wasn't long ago Arriva Winsford was still operating 19-year-old DLPs in frontline service. So just let that one sink in. And Bangor as well. Again, it wasn't that long ago. They had like 20-year-old Olympians. Mostly for schools, but they did sneak out on the Ford Hall yet sometimes. So it's just basically where you're based, really. What you can get away with. Which is a bit weird, but there you go. Because obviously you've got the Bus Alliance in Merseyside, which is supposed to stipulate buses no older than 15-year-old. However, though, because of COVID and that, things have probably been relaxed a little bit. Then in Greater Manchester from May, you can't operate anything that's older than Euro 6 without getting a fine. So, yeah, you've got that to sort out. Oh, I didn't even see Botty's message at first. Also on trains, I've heard that Northern might be ordering some bi-modes to replace the 769s. Possible. There's rumours going around that they're going to order some 195s or something very similar to 195s. So, God knows. Then you got them hydrogen trains they're looking at as well, which is again it's a converted 319. I wouldn't worry. We had a 16-year-old solo on the H3. That's true. Oh. Okay, 100 kilometres to go. We're nearly there. Do you notice it's been a nice chilled stream, this one? Absolute, exactly what we the English, exactly what the doctor ordered. No one's crashed into me. There's been no problems. It's been absolutely chilled from start to finish. It's obviously been nice to engage with people in the chat. There's been a few new and old faces in the chat. Again, it's enjoyable to be able to, chat to other people in the chat. There's been no mention of food, lol. No, there's not. I mentioned I was nipping to the corner shop in a minute, but I didn't actually mention food. No. I said I was running short on fizzy pop. So, not quite food. Nearly there, nearly. $47300 was new July 2006. Bloody hell. So surely that must be only some sort of stopgap at Gil Moss. I put warm, it's freezing out. I know, I was out before. I got on Mark Unsworth's bus for a little bit because he had one at B7's on college bus. So I nipped out for that. So I won't say no to a B7. So by December 21 it was 15 years and 5 months. Not quite 16. It'll be 16 next year when we get it on the H3. You did college bus? Yeah, it's an open service. Now, it wasn't due to a certain virus for a spell, but it is now. You'd think so, but they pulled all the 58 played MAN solos except for 47673 and then replaced 47. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why we're saying that though. The MENs have not been totally reliable, actually, have they? So that's probably why. Oh, left that English. I left that breaking late. Well, they behaved. Oh, they always do on college. That's loud. But yeah, they always do on college buses. How's your jobs going? It's been nice and chill today, Prince. No problems at all. Oh, just past the line, not by much though. Is the former Stagecoach Manchester solo still in service at Chester? Which, there's a few, isn't there, away plates? They just don't seem to like the MN solos. They were almost just used as shuttles, rare for service. Yeah, I think. Oh shit! Yeah, I think some of those Manchester ones are still at Chester. Yeah, MX-09, MX-08 solos. Yeah, I remember, and they're the ones that come from Manchester. Ashton-under-Lyne depot in particular comes to mind. Okay, let's get into it. Nice, I just jumped on Pro Mods for the rest of the night. Hopefully get some jobs done nice and easily. Hey, if everyone on Pro Mods is just as behaved as up there on this server, it'd be a nice, easy, chill evening for you. Alright, that's more money and XP onto the account. We're nearly level 2. I'm talking too quick. We're nearly level 226 on the events profile. Right then, guys, I'm going to finish this stream here. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this stream and haven't already done so, please do hit that like button. It also helps this channel grow. If you are new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams. I'll be back at the usual stream time of 6 PM tomorrow evening. So hopefully I'll see you then. But until the next one, I'll see you later. Nice one, guys.